Hello everybody, welcome to the official cast of the Blood Bowl 3 2025 World Championship Group G Round 3 match between Arzowane and Velihopea. Arzowane's kicking with his purple human team, looks very pretty as well, against Velihopea's lovely pink pro elves, Elven Union as they're called. I can show you the group here. Velihopea has won both of his games, Arzowane has won and drawn. So Arzowane does need at least a point here, right? If he can at least draw here, he will qualify second. If he wins, he tops the group. Will Shoebox has half a chance. You know, Norse should beat Skaven on the racial matchup. Of course, things can happen, but I'd fancy him to win that. So that does put Arzowane under pressure to at least score a touchdown in this game. But of course, humans match up pretty well versus Elven Union, especially this Elven Union team. He only has 2 dodge players, and there's a lot of AV7, and there's a couple of Mighty Blow players, a bunch of guard. I really like Velihopea's team. I'm not a big fan of big fan of Arzowane's team, not a big fan of Veli's. He's got this guard blitzer. Oh my god, what a kick as well. Brutal. I mean, he can clear it, can't he? But a brutal start there for Veli. And I can tell you that Velihopea is from Finland, qualified through the Arena Finals Season 8. And Arzowane is from Spain, qualified through the Summer Super League. Losing, of course, in the final to Daimed, who won every Super League and then crashed out in the group stage. Unbelievable, really. Some of the people who've already gone out in the group is pretty wild. Me being one of them, but especially Daimed and K-Fog, they're the only two that I think are a cut above everybody else. He could have tried the 3-2, couldn't he? He could have tried a 3-2 and come up here and then chained off the ogre. But then I guess so he'd have had a team reroll for the 3, whereas now he's more likely to have to use he'd have had a skill reroll for the 3, whereas now he's more likely to have to use a team reroll, isn't he? Nurgle does seem very good nowadays, yeah. Yes, it does. Well, not now. Soon. The rules aren't even out yet, are they, officially? Just people have the rules from knowing people who own game shops. A little change of mind there for Velihopea. Decides to take this punch, which isn't a great trade, is it? If he gets a push, then he gives a hit back, and obviously whatever happens, he gets hit by the ogre. Gets the knockdown. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Oh. Gets the 3+ pickup. Gets the 2+ dodge out. Yeah. It's still not out though, is it, Ginger Badger? Like, do you know what I mean? It's only people who've got it from, like, you know, either knowing somebody at a shop or being the person with the shop that have it. It's not officially even been released yet, has it? Is Arzowane just going straight for the might? It's going straight for the guard. I don't hate this. Obviously, huge payoff if it works. Less likely to get the knockdown. 55 instead of 75. But if you get it, the payoff, huge. Just a stun. It is a week until the real release, yeah. 15th is the official release. One's away. Are we going to try and turn this into a Daka now? Preview tonight. What previously? What world do you live in, lol? Or, do you know what? Do you know what, Slim? I live in the world where I'm so completely obsessed by Games Workshop. I obviously know that anytime anybody mentions anything, it has to be the Games Workshop preview show, obviously. You absolute loon. I haven't got the foggiest clue what you're talking about. Anyway, this was the obvious blitz, wasn't it? Because it lets you get these two out on a 2+ if you get the power. Hello, Brutal Deluxe. Lots of other GW games. No, I don't care about the GW. I just don't care anymore. Oh, he didn't chain. Okay, oh well, that's not what I'd have done. Interesting. I'd have chained this guy back to give him a 2+ off. Really weird that he didn't do that, isn't it? Really flipping weird. Misclick maybe. Oh, he's going deep. But even then, if you'd put him there, you could have still come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Hopefully they fix the 10k Pratt and Knuffles. Hopefully they are. I said, you know, I've already said to them, please make it optional and ban it on ladder. Because it's just stupid, isn't it? And fix Edge 1 as well. And fix Edge 1. Because that's insane. I don't know if Jay Lever's sent his FAQ thing to them. Because they could get answers off Games Workshop, couldn't they, faster than us. Oh, definitely don't fix 2 gutters. I'd like them to bring back randoms as well, yeah. But God, the gutter change is the best thing they've ever done. At the moment, in the current Blood Bowl 2025 rules, Edge 1+, I'd hated moving this ogre, by the way. It's in such a good spot. Just don't activate it. In the current Games Work, he can just go through now, right? Could hand off and he could just go through this guy, fully get the whole team through, just walk through. I think he probably will. Can he hand off the blitzer? Yeah. He might just walk the entire team through here. That was such a bad activation. Terrible. Legitimately terrible from Arzowane. He shouldn't be doing that. The current Edge 1 Chaos Welly is in Blood Bowl 2025. If you were to dodge into a 5 tackle zone square, you would succeed on a 2+. And if you wanted to pick up the ball in 4 tackle zones, you would succeed on a 2+. And if you wanted to leap into 8 tackle zones, you would do so on a 2+. Only a natural one would fail with Edge 1+. It's really done. I mean, that's what the rules say. That is just literally what the rules are. So yes, of course they didn't mean it. They also didn't mean for you to not be able to throw a teammate if you started prone, and not be able to hypno gaze if you started prone. But that's what the rules are. Oh, cyanide. Please ask Games Workshop for some some FAQs for us. Oh dear. Yeah. Right. But you know, look, we thought multiple rerolls was a mistake, and they doubled down on it, didn't they? So they can't double down on Ad 1+ though. Like, it's so dumb. It's so dumb if they just say that's intentional. I don't mind if they kill off vampires a bit. Oh. By the way, you could have also just not activated this turn either if you hadn't activated last turn. No, they absolutely didn't know what they were doing when they made that rule. Of that there is no doubt. Is he going to blitz this guy behind his line? I don't hate blitzing the guy behind his line because he's defenseless, isn't he? But last turn he went for the... Why are you doing that? Good. Oh look, you have a mighty blow tackle. Oh look, that was a 7. That's weird, isn't it? That's absolutely weird. Like, he could have just gone and punched him, couldn't he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He would have gone in the same square as where this guy is now. Except he might have killed his leader. Rough game so far from Arzowane. It should be corrected before it's released. And the same with like traits and skills, right? They should just say the only difference is you can't buy traits on level ups. This guard that he's got. Oh, you didn't power him, but it lets him sidestep away, doesn't it? Which is nice. Doesn't get the knockdown. Can he follow? No, it would be a 1D, so he doesn't follow. And he's already blitzed. Sure, but it wasn't like a printing of a. It wasn't like the printing of a book, was it? It wasn't like a printing mistake, was it? It wasn't like a typo, or it wasn't a mistake. Do you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't a mistake where they forgot a line or whatever. They just fundamentally didn't understand the rules that they wrote. That's the problem with this one. Like, the mistake was they made the mistake with the gaze, right? The gaze and the throw teammate are mistakes. But this is a not knowing what the hell you're doing mistake. The Edge 1+. And the Edge 1+ is incompetence mistake. So if you want to call incompetence a mistake, then it's a mistake. But nope, humans getting outbashed. Yeah, that's not a mistake either. That's just what they went for, you know. Like, that's just the choice they've made. Not even typo, baby. No, it's that if you're Edge 1+, you pass every single agility roll on a 2+, on like, you know, on a dice roll. Dodge into 5 tackle zones on a 2, pick it up on a 2, leap into 4 tackle zones on a 2. You just get ultimate stunty. Yes, Bucky, they said do this in order. They've literally said do this in order. It has to be what they wanted. You can't say do this in exactly this order and then say it was a mistake, it's not what they wanted. They literally said do it in this specific order. You must follow the order. Like you don't write a sentence, you must follow this order, and then be like, oh, that was a mistake. It ain't a mistake, is it? I mean, they didn't think any of it through, did they, Bucky? They didn't think any of it through. Lots of things are getting talked about now, Jaeger Poker. None of them this game. Yeah, there's no more fire and rehire is one thing. And then there's also Edge 1+ is ridiculously overpowered. And also, you can't hypno gaze or throw teammate if you start the turn prone. That one is definitely a mistake. The hypno gaze one is definitely a mistake. Wow. Got rerolls for the knockdown. Really wanted the knockdown, didn't he? Still got 3 rerolls. And at least now he's not so unhappy if his thrower dies. It was a dub skull? I thought it was a both down. It was a both down. Imagine thinking I was wrong, Fluffy were real. No, I could have been wrong. I'm insanely tired. This game that I'm going to have after this is going to go terribly. I'm so ridiculously tired. Oh my god, humans getting diced here. Yeah, okay, he just eats it. Well, Arzowane's basically just playing for the draw at this point, I think. Still refuses to move his ball up. Is he going to move it forward a bit now? The problem is that the humans can come around the top, can't they? So they're more likely to come around the top than they are around the bottom, so that's why he doesn't want to move the ball. Fast humans. Not as fast when they've lost 2 players though. It's like hope for squid. Hey, instant ogre fail. Arzowane's ogre's been rubbish, hasn't it? It's boneheaded 3 turns out of 5. Absolutely brutal. No, Average Joe, we've just got vague whispers from people who say they know somebody whose dad goes to works for Nintendo, and trust me, bro, high elves are totally OP and the best elves, but no actual info. Okay, finally some damage. Yep. Nobody said, you know, they get white lions that have monstrous mouth. or, you know, anything like that. Nothing, you know. No one said they get 4 blitzers, you know. No one's like come out with actual anything that means anything. They've just said, oh no, they're really good. Which I don't trust anybody except me to make an assessment on that anyway, to be honest. seeing as we've got people saying that, you know, All World Alliance are worse now and Dwarves are better now and Skaven are better now, you know. Claws blitzers. I mean, that's not bad, is it? Two bludgers with my ball. So stupid. That's really stupid. I mean, it's hilarious. It's hilarious if it's true. Just idiots, Quincy. Two wrestle and claws and 2 blodgers. So like the blitz, so like the dragon warriors with blodge and my ball, because they're dragon princes, because they don't want to give her the ball up, because they're the golden boys, and then the white lions with claw and wrestle. That kind of makes sense, I guess. Actually fits the fluff, which is the most important thing for Games Workshop, right? That's the most important thing, that things fit the fluff. Yeah, in Grail Knights, that's why Grail Knights are the worst thing about it. That's why the worst thing about the new edition, literally, is Grail Knights. Just call them questing knights. Just call them questing knights. Not hard, is it? Given the fluff that they wrote of like losing the Grail and then they've got to go and get it back, it actually makes sense that they're bloody questing knights as well. Like, it's just so incredibly dumb. Worse than any mechanical change, because it's just stupid. It's just stupid. I mean, vampire's a bit strong, Bucky. I mean, you know, by that token, then you know, Chaos Warriors should be right. If anybody should have high agility, it's Chaos Warriors are like more agile than elves, right? In the fluff, so you can't really do that. Like, you know, they're already not that, so you can't really make Grail Knights that. Do you know what I mean? So Grail Knights should just be Strength 4. Or a star player, right? They could have a star player who's a Grail Knight. This is easy, isn't it? Just whack in players here and go through there. Roll some 2s. Easy score for Velihopea. The lore behind Grail Knights is they've drunk from the Grail and have become superhuman. So they should be Strength 4. They were like better than Chaos Knights in Warhammer. They were like incredibly, ridiculously overpowered. Veli versus Welly. Green Knight. I mean, just literally like any Grail Knight, right? Now that could be the fluff, that the star player, like, you know, could just be like Griff, right? Could be, he could be called anything, and their version of Griff. You know, like there's Ivor or whatever, isn't there? You don't mean like you just make like just make a random Grail Knight star who's ooh, I don't like this. I much prefer having this guy out there and then do this dodge first, but okay. I guess it's 6 and 2 3s. In fact, no, his way is better because then he's got a catcher this way. So no, Veli's way is much better than mine. Errata, Veli's way much better. Yes, exactly, baby. Not yet. Grail Knights were insanely overpowered. So like, just don't call them Grail Knights. Just call them Questing Knights or Night Blitzers. Like, just don't. Like, it's just stupid to do that, right? It's like really stupid. Nope. (4-2) this last guy. I mean, the 4-2 is sick here, isn't it? Gets himself an out over there. I like that. Keeps Arzo honest. Tries for the 4-2 and fails. Yes, Questing Knight fits the fluff totally. Questing Knight fits the power level, fits the fluff. Perfect. And it's just stupid. It's just really stupid. Oh my god, dub skulls. Does put in the reroll, gets the full power. Oh my god, that'd be funny. There was a Cantonar, wasn't there? There was like a Cantonar years ago where he would kung fu kick the crowd. Amazing. Tell you what though, good on Cantonar for doing that. Yeah, the Linos. Ah, they're squires, they're not rubbish peasants. Oh, wait a minute. They are. Yes, they are. Okay, they've got Edge 3+, but who cares? Like the AV8 7, AV8+, which is rubbish. It was an 80 quad skulls, you know? Got 3 or 4. I mean, he's got to get something behind this guy, hasn't he? Or it's just a 2+, 2 dice blitz to score. You'd literally have to re-roll it. Oh my god. Well, there we go. And then Veli gets the payoff for moving this guy in front, right? Oh, what about this guy? Can you just hand off to him? No, because he's got a rush. It's best just to give it to him and blitz with him, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Oh, we'll blitz with somebody else then. Don't know why he wouldn't blitz with this guy. He's got wrestle. I guess it's 6 and 2 3s, isn't it? Whether you go for the dodge or the rush, it doesn't really matter. So he can punch him, and that's a better punch. So yeah, hand off behind. Hand off behind is better, isn't it? And then you just get a punch and an extra. Okay, now it makes sense. Oh, he doesn't do the punch. So 6 and 2 3s, then whether you do the dodge away or the rush, isn't it? Yes, I would happily give Brett +1 strength on their knights. Well, Veli wants to at least draw to top the group, right? So Veli does at least want to draw, and then he wants to top the group. Also, if he beats Arzowane, there's a chance of knocking him out and replacing with Will Shoebox, which, no offense to Will Shoebox, that is probably plus EV for Velihopea winning the tournament, right? So Velihopea probably wants to win this game. Arzowane definitely wants to win, but now can't because he's 1-0 down. But a draw will see Arzowane qualify. I guess he might win if he gets the one turn here, but it's against 2 sidesteppers. So he ain't realistically good, is he? He could set up for the quick snap, I guess. I guess the play here as Arzowane is to set up for the quick snap. And go all in on that. And obviously timeout. Oh, of course he's got the throw as well, hasn't he? The throw's actually... The fact that Veli set up like this probably shouldn't have, right? He probably should just set up the sidesteppers and then everything else for the throw. And then Arzowane still hasn't set up for the throw. Arzowane should have set up for the throw, shouldn't he? I forgot that he had a half wing. Oh well. Errata, he can't get the throw. That was the worst possible kick. Were these in the right squares? I wonder if you can work out what the right squares are for these guys. Maybe they should have been there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rush. Could have been there, would have been better, wouldn't it? Yeah, probably here. Then you can go to either corner. You can actually go to the corner then, can't you? Yeah. Well, he knows now, doesn't he? He knows now, does Veli? Does Veli? Does Arzo? God, I can't say anybody's name. Well, it's more the catcher's a better one turn, isn't it? The catcher's a better one turn than the throw teammate. So obviously Veli, playing a game of Blood Bowl, one track minded into setting up to stop the catcher one turn because it's better, and then forgot about the throw teammate. Whereas what he should have done was he should have thought, you know, backline 4 in for the halfling toss, and then just rely on the sidesteppers to stop the catcher. But he gets away with it, does Veli? And he gets a draw out of this. There's no way Arzowane can even try to win, so he's just got to Arzowane's just got to be happy with the draw here. And he's got to get it as well. He might fail to get the draw. Sets up against the blitz. Gets the quick snap. Doesn't field his block catcher. He didn't field the guard catcher on defense. He didn't set up the block catcher on offense. That's a bit rubbish, isn't it? Maybe he should have put guard on the lineman, eh? Because then he would have had it on both drives. Well, hey, now you're posting the good one. Hello, Jimmy. Chomp, 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 chomp. Best skill in Blood Bowl ever. Well, he is down to 9 now, isn't he? Which is still enough to stop the score. It's obviously not great. Ball's in hand, in a full cage. And it's looking grim for Welly. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm so tired. Making the line. It's fun, that, isn't it? The line defense is quite new in Blood Bowl, isn't it? I'd say quite new. A few years old. But still, in the grand scheme of playing the game, it's new. Like the Dakar, isn't it? The Dakar's really old now, like in terms of years, but it's still new in terms of Blood Bowl. With Blood Bowl being around for 30 years. I bet nobody's Dakared 1,000 times. That's a very lopsided ogre placement, isn't it? I'm not a fan of that. I'd rather he's in the centre, keeping your options open. Like, he can't really block with him, can he? So that's the thing, isn't it? With a block ogre, you can block with it every turn, and with a ogre, with a guard ogre, you don't want to really ever block with it. But, like, you should. You should still be blocking with it as much as you could, because it's good. It's got mighty blow. Not loving this. Yeah, really, and I guess he's protected his mighty blow tackler, but he's really jammed himself in here. Weird. Like, it's weird rather than terrible or anything, right? He's getting his mighty blow tackler hit, which isn't great, is it? Chain the prone on the ball? No, chain out the tackler so he can punch it. Oh no, he chains him away. Oh no, I'd have punched the tackler. Oh, he's got guard there, so he gets to punch him. Oh, okay. Oh, and that chains off the ogre. Okay, well that's even better then. Obviously, that's really good. Ugh, diced. I didn't see that this had guard. I mean, knowing that I had guard, then obviously this was chaining him out was better. I thought of chaining him in so you could punch him, but. I like just making the wall. There's no need to hit the ball, is there? Like, really, very. I mean, he's not playing for anything, is he? So he's just autopiloting, doing whatever. Just playing a boring half a Blood Bowl. Right, that's a much better spot for the ogre now, isn't it? Now, I think just conserve your players so that he can't try for the win, right? Because with Veli, all your, all the as Veli, you are topping the group. You only don't top the group if you lose. So just, you want to play, you're playing as draw first here, aren't you? Which means no risks. Keep your players on their feet. Beat off the humans as much as possible. And then just get the draw. Whereas if you go for if you go for a 1D on the ball, and then skull and die, and then he gets 3 blocks back and kills 2 players, then all of a sudden you might push for the win, which you don't want, because yeah, okay, it might give you the win, but for you the win is the same as the draw, right? So like, you actually winning doesn't really matter. It's giving you marginal tournament equity, maybe if Arzowane goes out to Will Shoebox, but not worth thinking about, I think. You just want to see some unexciting players. Fair enough. But he's very much not incentivized to, is he? Now we might see a chain up the ball though, because why not? Everything's like based and uncomfortable, isn't it? So Arzowane doing? Is he thinking about chains and moving the ball? Is he thinking about pushing up to get a quick score? The thing is, I mean, they're both in the same spot, right? Arzowane doesn't want to risk losing, and Veli doesn't want to risk losing. They're both pretty happy with a 1-1 draw. So neither of them really want to do anything too crazy right now. Yes, obviously Arzowane would like to win the group, but he's 1-0 down versus Proel, so he can't realistically try to win. Blast this guy. Oh well, that helps. Yeah, there's one more at the same time, Steve. I should have mentioned that. Thank you very much. The other game is Will Shoebox versus Starferrer. That is happening right now. I'd expect Will Shoebox to win, but that won't matter if Arzowane gets the draw. But if he wins and scores 2 and Arzowane loses 1, then they'll be in a playoff. So there is definitely a chance for Will Shoebox at the moment. I mean, at the moment this is a 1-0 win to Valley, isn't it? Arzowane has to change that. I mean, he's obviously favoured, I think, to get a 1-1 draw right now, but you never know. He might just have to roll a 2+ and stay. You know, that's happened to Coke Guy. Coke Guy, 35 times out of 36 would have qualified for the groups, for the knockouts. I was a dub skull away myself. So, you know, you never know. There's a lot to be said for being 1-0 up. Just beat this guy lying, don't you? No need to move him. He's still got the leader reroll. You can go there. It's struggling. He hasn't got many players. Goes there and then relies on the side steppers to keep this part down. Full power into sweet nothing. Yes, very fancy shoes on the catcher. Not so good showing them off on the ground, is it? Yeah, really nice. Really nice. I would have got them if I was going to play Pro Elves ever. But funnily enough, this is why I didn't. AV8 plus across the board is a bit rubbish, isn't it? I mean, they are really good players, but just not for me, Pro Elves. Too dicey. But the funny thing, oh my god, the funny thing is they're only like superficially dicey, right? Because they still just don't lose, right? Even though they've got 5 players off the pitch, they can't lose because they're pro elves. That's why they were such a good pick for Euro Bowl, because you just can't beat them even if you do remove them all. Everybody who tried to beat Tira because they'd removed half his team couldn't win because he was pro elves. But makes them not so good for tabletop solo events, right? Because they're not going to win this game either, are they? Well, they might with a 1 turn. 1 turn's pretty strong for pro elves. Yeah, I'll have to apply for the Mold Cup myself. I must confess I don't know any of the rules or any of the timings or anything. I know absolutely nothing about the Mold Cup. It's just been too much with the B&T and the World Championships. And then the new edition. It's just too much in it. Definitely not gobs. I think probably Necro. Yeah, no, this is rough. I'm ridiculously tired. Chrissy B. There we go. Look, now we can see his lovely boots. They are really cool. It's just, yeah, I'd have to use a pro elf team. If dancers could have them, I'd have got them. Woodies are just better than pro elves in my opinion. Hey. Hey. Wait, did he not know he was stupid? He just left him on the ground. Maybe he didn't see him. Oh, he didn't see him! He didn't see him behind the ogre! Oh god, Veli's gonna be like, oh dope, there was a player I could have moved. You're welcome, Samich. You're welcome to the incredible entertainment of 30 consecutive screens. 30 consecutive streams. I am loopy, I'm too tired. I'm so tired. Oh, that's his scoring threat. Feel like he forgot him. I feel very strongly like he definitely forgot him. Caffeine doesn't work on me, unfortunately. This was a random punch there. It could have left the ball based. It gets a full pal. Instant and full. So what, you move him out and then you blitz him and then you move these two and you cage over there. It's not very good, is it? I'll just go forward. Same difference. Right up to there. Maybe not. He might trap himself. He might stay outside. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking of going over here. Just going forward's way better, isn't it? Keeps him connected to these all. Very nice. Very nice from Arzowane. Is this going to be the first player he activates? What a disaster. Could have been stood up somewhere. Oh. He's scoring threat, and this one. He's just giving up. He's giving up protecting his players. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Rolls a silly dice to kill himself first. Brilliant. Big old gang foul on the sidestepper. Or the thrower, actually, right? The thrower, because he can pass it to them. Yeah, unfortunately, T just doesn't, like, honestly, caffeine doesn't do anything. I had, you know, those, do you remember there was a while ago, there was like something like, it's like coffee shots or something. Or like ice cream coffee or something. Do you know what I mean? It was like popular on the internet. There was like coffee shots or something. I can't remember what it was. But whatever it was, I tried them, and that didn't do anything either. I don't know what it was. Did I drink it? What the fuck am I blathering about? There was a thing that happened a few years ago on the internet. It was like, you know, an internet trend. And it was like some way of drinking coffee. I don't know if you drink it or eat it, actually. I still think you drunk it. But there was something going around. There was some way of drinking coffee that was like meant to be like ridiculously strong or whatever. It wasn't snorting it. And it just, honestly, caffeine just doesn't affect me. I thought, this is great, this might actually... Oh yeah, maybe it was frozen somehow, I don't know. It wasn't lying on fire, it might have been like putting it in the fridge somehow. Might have been cold, I don't know. I don't know what it was. It wasn't a suppository. Dave will put it in the... Yeah, Dave. Maybe I'm getting it confused with Dave stuff. Maybe you meant to put it in the freezer and then the microwave and then... Nando's coffee. Taken out of the freezer, put in the microwave. Then buttered. That's the Dave way. And then served on horses' legs. Oh dear. Not an easy one turn, this, is it? But good practice for Welly. It's probably not good practice, just impossible. Set up for the one turn. Set up for the quick snap, right? Just set up for the quick snap one turn here. Surely just set up for the quick snap one turn. This seems very hard to get without quick snap. I mean, maybe it is possible, but it doesn't look easy, does it? It don't look easy, this one turn. He's whole methoding it. He's whole methoding it. Whole method. That clears the space, blitz it in, block it up, and then you've got another player left. So the blitzer has to go up here. No, because he has to follow. It's not going to work, is it? This guy had to dodge here and pass it. Yeah. The thrower had to dodge there and pass it. It was a good effort. But did not have enough players. If he'd had one more player, he could have got the one turn. But there you go. Better than his effort the other game. And that's a 1-1 draw between Velihopea and Arzowane, and that means that these two are the last qualifiers for the knockout stage. That solidifies both their standings and qualification. There was a chance for Will Shoebox, but that draw eliminates his chance, and Arzowane takes second place to Veli's first. And if you bear with me, I shall update this post haste. Yeah, the games have got this problem, haven't they, in the third game, that if you like dodged the kind of better player, if you like, you're both kind of happy with the draw, and so neither really pushed for the win in that game, did they? I mean, to be fair, Arzowane couldn't, but they both kind of just accepted the 1-1 draw in the second half to an extent. There you go. So, yeah, Will Shoebox's game versus Star Ferret does not matter in terms of qualification. Velihopea wins, Arzowane second, and that means I can I've got another thing I can show you here. Bear with me. Can I show you this? Nobody said that I can't show you this, so I'll show you this. It's not like a secret, is it? It's not a secret, this, so I'll show you it. Unless Cyanide are in chat and show me not to, tell me not to show it. Okay, I don't know which file it is. Well, there's this anyway. Absolutely diabolical. Right. There we go, look. So we've got the you know, it's in order, group A, B, C, D, down, and then the black ones are the winners and the grey ones are the runners up. So you can see there they've got the flags. Davo with a Welsh flag, hilariously. He's obviously not Welsh. He does play for them in Blood Bowl, but he is absolutely 100% English. Just got to mention it, haven't you? We've got 3 Yanks. We've got 4 Brits. I'm sure Benbo's English and PC is. I'm not sure about Nasher. 9 French. Chunter's French if you turn him sideways. And then, yeah, 2 Finns. Only 3 Spaniards, but very good players. So, and some other countries that I don't recognise their flags. No, I do know all the flags. I just can't be bothered to go on about it. Do you know what's interesting? Only 1 Italian, isn't there? And only 1 German. So maybe that's why they've fallen off a little bit in tabletop Blood Bowl, not playing Blood Bowl 3. Anyway, we're going to do the draw for this on Monday, 7 o'clock UK time on Misspelled Trees channel, and we shall find out the whole shape of the whole draw. Right, the whole draw will be drawn like it will be. Then it will be a bracket from then on. The first place will be in one pot, and the second places will be in another pot, and then that will actually then we'll have a tournament tree from the 32 onwards, which would be very cool. Right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave it. Congratulations to Velihopea and Arzowane. And thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.